Hello guys, welcome back to a very slightly strange episode, and it also the last episode of LMA Manager 2001. Now you might be thinking, well, why is it the last? I'm going to go over that because I didn't want to just end the series without explaining why it was ending. If you look on my screen, you'll see the memory card is saying Wednesday the 8th of November 2000. And it's our Sheff Utd save. Now, I hit a problem with this. I'm just going to explain this whilst it's loading, because it's loading in real time. So I'm playing this on real hardware. I'm playing it on a PS2, even though it's a PS1 game. And I'm using the Memory Card Pro. And I'm mentioning this because I don't know if this ties into the problem I've had. So when I came back to the save yesterday, was trying to get some games played. Come back around game 25, do a bit of an update on how I've been getting on, which wasn't going great. And I lost 9-1 to Wimbledon. You might be thinking, well, you know, bad results happen, but they scored with every shot on target they had. So every shot on target, it was like Simon Tracy. It was like he was spilling them into his net. I'm going to refer to this as the Simon Tracy match fixing era. Even it was an era potentially. And then the same thing happened. Away at Gillingham, got beat 5-0. All of their shots on target, they scored. Then Fulham lost 2-0 to them. Quite a credible result considering they were running away with the league. But again, the only two shots they had on target, they just went in. And it felt like a bug or something had gone wrong. And around this, I've noticed all the player ratings had just started to just completely nosedive. And I couldn't figure it out. And so having looked at the hearsay on the internet, people seem to think that this might be an anti-piracy cheat. So something that's programmed into, and I did get this off of like one post on Reddit, but and if you're like that's a load of nonsense, Kev, or oh no that is, please feel free to weigh in with your comments. But I was having this issue where it felt like something was going wrong. Now I did load the save up because I wanted to show you this. So if you look at my team here, you'll notice that some of their overalls, you can see, are down on where they were before. But they've got my player stats here. So look, played 2 games. Kozlok, Curl played 18. The midfielders have got their games and their goals. Amoruso, look, played 14, scored 2. But now if we go to the league table, and this is why we are stopping with this playthrough, there you are. The season, midway through the season, even though you saw it was November, whatever, it has reset. So it has reset me back to the very first game. So when I came back to the save yesterday, I opened it up. I was due to play Portsmouth, who had played first game of the season, you may remember. Now, look, if you ever look there, Marcus Gale, he got 6 of those against me in that one game where my guy was just letting in loads of goals. And Shaw, Gillingham, he's another one who got most of those goals against me in that one game. So every shot that was going on target was just going in. So and like I said, if I look, we're back in August. So if I advance to the first game, it's not the game it should be playing. It's taking me through to like the first game of the season, and after I've played that, the guy's stats all go up like it's midway through the season, but it'll be like played 1. Now I did think maybe I can just rebuild the save and explain, but due to the way the stats were going down, I had a little go last night of just simming through to try and get through roughly to the point I was at. I was just losing every game because now that the guys' ratings are all the way down. So I just wanted to explain that just because it's weird and unusual, and I found little murmurings about the piracy or the anti-cheat measures, or that this happens to people when they play via emulation. So like I said, I'm using the Memory Card Pro. Which is like, if you're not aware of it, so it's a memory card that has an SD card in it. So I don't know if a factor of those things and the fact that I'm playing on the PS2 has led to that weird issue where either it thinks I'm cheating or whether it's completely unrelated and it's just glitched out. Something has just glitched out and it's just jumped back to the first game of the season. So sadly, we're not going to be finishing with Sheffield United. I'm going to leave them out of the draw machine for the time being. And because they've not really had a full run, at some stage I will pop them back in. But we didn't even get to a Sheffield derby. So that is the end of the LMA 2001 playthrough. I will do a full playthrough of this at one stage. I would also like to grab the Scottish equivalent. But I just wanted to, for those of you who do follow the series and follow every episode, I just wanted to put something up explaining why the video after this is going to be in a completely different game.